Hi, I'm Laura, and I am here to support my son as a female carrier. He has choroideremia. He's 38 years old, and he's starting to get some pretty severe impact from it. And so I've been attending and supporting this organization since my son was probably 21, as that's about when he was diagnosed. Oh goodness, it was devastating. There was a lot of confusion. It took a period of time to arrive at the final diagnosis. It started very in a doctor's office who was not very well schooled in choroideremia. So I think that's the biggest challenge we have is when we end up in places where people have never seen it before. At that point, he called back his many people on his staff to show them his studies. So that was very unsettling, and yeah, it was devastating. People should not discount the feelings that a mother might have, especially someone who is the spontaneous ground zero for CHM, which I am. Often told, this is not your fault, this is not any of that. But really, you can't make that, just wish that away, because you still do feel those things, and you do still feel responsible. The support, connecting with all the members, having conversations, networking with them, talking about their experience. There's a whole continuum of people within the organization. Those who are, then that's really what I think of it as, is a continuum. And you can see who's behind you, who's in front of you. You can ask all the questions and things you need to know. So it is the best place to be. There is no better place. Which is why I have traveled to every conference, even without my son. It's been hard getting him to a conference, and he is here today with us, but definitely supportive. Highly, highly recommend. Why is it important to raise awareness? Because this is a rare disease, and people typically are reluctant to support things they're not familiar with. And, if we want to gain that support, we have to first educate them on what it is and why it's important. These rare orphan diseases are tough because just the lack of knowledge about them. I have a business, and we have a whole stack of brochures. And for every time we have an event, we give them out. We fundraise. We don't raise a ton of money, but we do try to tie that to each event we do. So people will end up with a couple $100. It's not a lot, but we try to do our best. Educate yourselves thoroughly. Advocate. Support the cause in every way you can, which is different for each of us. Fundraising is key. I haven't been able to just support it as much as I've wanted to, but every little bit helps. Listen, everyone has a birthday. We've done birthday fundraisers. If everybody in this organization could host a birthday fundraiser, we've raised several hundred each time we've done this. I would advise them to do something that simple. It doesn't have to be hard. Just keep coming and showing up. I really hope we can crack the challenge at the FDA and getting these endpoints reevaluated. We were so close with the genetic studies. I feel that we are just very, very close. Stay informed, understand what trials are out there, and what you can support. Saving sight is our vision, and building hope is how we get there. Join us and donate today at curechm.org.